What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the SO Show. All right, today we're about to talk about them Carolina Panthers and Bryce Young, man. Listen, if y'all ain't know, now y'all know. The Carolina Panthers have benched Bryce Young, former number one quarterback from Alabama. They benched him, and now they about to start Andy Dalton off the bench, man. Listen, Carolina Panthers, all the fans, the general manager, the owner, y'all failed Bryce Young. Y'all failed him. Y'all failed him. Bryce Young came into the league last season. He came into Carolina with nothing. What did Carolina offer? What did they offer him? What did they offer him coming into that situation? It's obviously a rebuild year, right? It's obviously a rebuild year. Y'all drafting this number one, y'all made him the number one pick for a reason. He came from Alabama. He had a great year. Y'all knew he was 5'10. Y'all knew he was 5'10. Y'all knew he was little. He was small compared to all the other quarterbacks. Y'all knew all of this, and y'all knew that y'all was in a rebuild year. Y'all been in a rebuild mode since Cam Newton left Carolina. Y'all been in a rebuild mode since Cam Newton left. Since y'all was hot. Y'all been in a rebuilding mode ever since 2017. After 2017. So since 2018, y'all been in rebuild mode. For the past, 5 seasons? Coming up 6. So y'all knew all of this. Y'all didn't give Bryce Young, y'all gave him Adam Thielen. Bryce Young came into the Carolina camp with Adam Thielen and DJ Chark. Granted, Adam Thielen, he put up 1,000 yards. Of his first year with Bryce Young. He put up 1,000 yards. He managed to get 1,000 yards. Cool. But who else? Who else was Bryce Young throwing to? How was that O-line looking? How was that O-line looking? Bottom 5 of the league, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Bottom 5, worst offensive line in the league, worst bottom 5 team in the league when it comes to defense, bottom 5 when it comes to offense. Y'all picked up Adam Thielen coming into Bryce Young's rookie year. They picked up Adam Thielen. That's it. And DJ Chark. That's it. Who else is he throwing it to? That team, Carolina Panthers last season, they averaged 14 points a game. 14 points a game? You ain't winning no in the NFL, you're not winning no games like that. Averaging 14 points a game. 2023 draft, right? Let's talk about it. No, let's talk about it, Carolina. Since y'all did my boy Bryce Young like that, y'all threw him into the wildfire. Y'all threw him in a wildfire for one season, and then just said, "All right, we done with him. He showed us what he could do. He's garbage." That's in Carolina eyes, Bryce Young is garbage. How when y'all ain't surrounded with no talent? But let's talk about the 2023 NFL draft, right? Let's talk about Bryce Young draft class and the quarterbacks, right? And I'm only naming 3. Well, besides him, I'm naming 2 other people. Bryce Young was taken number 1, right? C.J. Stroud, he was taken by the Texans, right? And Anthony Richardson, he was picked up by the Colts. Those were your other 2. Besides Bryce Young, those C.J. Stroud and Anthony Richardson was the best quarterbacks in the draft of that 2023 NFL draft, right? Right? So, can you please explain to me what could C.J. Stroud done different if he was put in Bryce Young's situation? What could Anthony Richardson do different if he was put in Bryce Young's situation? If he was signed and delivered into this Carolina camp surrounding Adam Thielen, Bryce Young was given Adam Thielen and DJ Chark. Tell me what C.J. Stroud or Anthony Richardson could have done different dealing with that chaos of a rebuild team. Granted, C.J. Stroud, he came into the Texans era. They was rebuilding. But you had a good coach. You had a solid coach. You had a defensive coach. and D'Amico Ryans, right? D'Amico Ryans. And then CJ Stroud got a defense that can back him up. So, you know what I'm saying? But again, CJ Stroud, he had Nico Collins. He throwing Nico Collins. He got Nico Collins. He just got Stephon Diggs. He got Tank Dell. He got a decent running back. He got weapons. He got a supporting cast. Anthony Richardson, he got I forgot who they got ever said. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot. They got Downs. I know they got Downs. They got Jonathan Taylor. Anthony Richardson, he got somewhat of a support system on offense. Bryce Young didn't have that. He had I don't want to keep knocking down. I don't want to keep saying Adam Thielen like Adam Thielen a bum. Adam Thielen is not a bum, but I'm saying like given Bryce Young was given Adam Thielen, who wasn't even considered a wide receiver one. He's not even. Nobody in this world would consider Adam Thielen as a number one receiver. Am I right? Because he wasn't even that in Minnesota. He wasn't no receiver one. He was receiver two behind Stephon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and with him and just if Adam Thielen was still on the Vikings, he still would have been number two because now you got Justin Jefferson who the number one. So it's like Adam Thielen is not no number one receiver. He's a number two at best, and he deserved that spot. He's one of the best number two receivers in the league. But when you make Adam Thielen, when you force Adam Thielen to be a number one receiver for the Carolina Panthers, and that's what you giving Bryce Young as a number one option, Adam Thielen. And then his number two to be DJ Chark, who's been bounced around the league. Are you serious? How is that helping? How is that helping his involvement? How is that helping Bryce Young in any type of way? How? Look at the receiver list. Adam, last 2023. This is before the Panthers got Deontay Johnson this year. I'm not even counting Deontay Johnson because CJ Stroud. Because Bryce Young only played with Deontay Johnson one game. He played with Deontay Johnson for one game, and now Bryce Young getting taken. You know what I'm saying? Now he getting taken out. But this is the 2023 Carolina Panthers receiving list. This is what Bryce Young had to play with his rookie year. Adam Thielen at number one, DJ Chark at number two spot, Tommy Tremble, tight end. Tommy Tremble. Who is that? Who is that? Jonathan Migo. Who is that? Terrace Marshall, who is now a practice squad player for the 49ers. He a practice squad player now, but he was in the rotation. Bryce Young is throwing to a bunch of nobodies. No disrespect. No disrespect to them. No disrespect. But I'm just saying, who are y'all surrounding him? Y'all didn't give him no number one receiver. Y'all didn't give him a number one tight end. Y'all didn't give him a number one running back, a super like something. All y'all gave that man was Adam Thielen and DJ Chark. Like, come on, bro. So I mean, I'm not gonna again, and I want to clear things up. I'm gonna end it right here, right? I don't want to just blame everything on the Carolina Panthers because at the end of the day, they invested in Bryce Young. They invested in this pick, and they thought he could have been some and blossom into this, good player like all these rookies be doing. Like, CJ Stroud, he had a fantastic rookie year. Anthony Richardson had a decent year before he got hurt. We've been so conditioned to letting these rookie quarterbacks just come in and automatically think that they should be able to lead the team like that. When that's just not the case, especially when you got a quarterback who's 5'10". You know what I'm saying? He barely can see over the line. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not going to blame this entirely on Carolina Panthers, but I will say Carolina Panthers didn't help him out. Now, they didn't help him out one bit. They didn't. They didn't. Now, if Andy Dalton come into this season, after being named starter, if Andy Dalton lead these dudes to a hot streak or they win at least 6-7 games, Andy Dalton, congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying? Carolina Panthers, y'all made the right decision in benching Bryce Young. If Andy Dalton can win 8 games or 6 games or even more than 2 games than they did last year, because they only won 2 games last season. So if Andy Dalton can bring them up to about 6 games, winning 6 games this season, congrats to the Carolina Panthers. And congrats to Andy Dalton, but I'm still saying it was a lot. It was a lot that Bryce Young had to deal with his rookie year, and it just wasn't peaches and cream. And how Carolina just expected Bryce Young to just flip this franchise over, like the Carolina Panthers ain't been hot since 2017, since Cam Newton been in the league. That's crazy to me. But tell me what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. How y'all feel about Bryce Young? Was it Carolina Panthers' fault? Was it all Bryce Young fault? Or was it a little bit of a both? Like, what? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. But that's it for me. This is the SO Show, and thank y'all for tuning in.